The morning sun poured gently through the windows of Bright Future Secondary School, warming the dusty classroom walls. Students chatted loudly, throwing paper balls and laughing while waiting for their new literature teacher. Among them sat Amara, a quiet but brilliant 16-year-old girl who loved books more than anything else in the world. While the others joked around, she carefully scribbled notes in her small blue notebook. Suddenly the classroom door opened. A tall young teacher walked in carrying a stack of books.
Good morning, class.
His voice was calm but firm.
Today, we begin our new chapter.
Good morning, class. The room slowly became quiet. My name is Mr. Daniel, and I'll be your literature teacher this time. Something about the way he spoke made the class listen. He didn't shout like the other teachers. Instead, he spoke with passion, as if stories were alive inside his voice. That day he asked a simple question. Why do people tell stories? The class remained silent, but Amara slowly raised her hand. To understand life, she said softly.
To understand
Mr.
life.
Daniel smiled.
That's a beautiful answer.
That's a beautiful answer. From that moment, something changed inside Amara. For the first time, a teacher truly noticed her thoughts. Weeks passed, and literature class became Amara's favorite part of the day. Mr. Daniel made stories feel magical. When he explained poems, it felt like he was opening doors to hidden worlds. He encouraged students to think deeply. Every great story, he would say, is really about people learning who they are. Amara found herself paying attention to every word he spoke. She began arriving early to class just to hear him explain things. Sometimes she would stay after school to ask questions about books. One afternoon, as the other students rushed home, Amara remained behind. Sir, she said nervously, how do you become a writer? Mr. Daniel sat on the edge of the desk. By observing life carefully, and by never being afraid to express your heart. Those words stayed with her. Slowly, Amara realized she admired him deeply. She looked forward to his class more than anything, but what she felt confused her. She didn't understand the difference between admiration and something deeper. Teenagers notice everything. Soon, Amara's friends began teasing her. Look at you, one girl laughed. Always staying after class. Do you have a crush on the teacher? Amara's cheeks burned red. No. It's not like that. But their words made her start thinking about her feelings more carefully. Was it really a crush, or was it simply respect and admiration? She didn't know. Meanwhile, Mr. Daniel treated every student equally. He encouraged everyone to read, write, and dream bigger. He never behaved differently toward Amara, though he appreciated her curiosity. Still, whispers spread around the school. Teenagers love gossip. One afternoon, something unexpected happened after class. Amara stayed behind again to show Mr. Daniel a short story she had written. He read it slowly, his expression thoughtful. This is excellent, he said.
This is excellent.
You have a real talent. Amara's heart filled with happiness, but then she said something she hadn't planned to say. Sir, you inspire me more than anyone.
Sir,
Mr.
you
Daniel
inspire
paused.
me more
He
than
looked at her
anyone.
kindly, but seriously. Amara, he said gently, it's good to admire people who guide us. But the most important thing is discovering your own path. She felt embarrassed. He continued softly, you're a talented young writer. Focus on your dreams.
Focus on your studies.
One day you'll inspire others too. There was no anger in his voice. Only wisdom. Amara realized something important in that moment. What she felt wasn't really love. It was admiration for someone who believed in her. That conversation changed Amara. Instead of focusing on her feelings, she began focusing on writing. Every night she wrote stories, short stories, poems, even small novels. Daniel encouraged her work just like he encouraged the other students. Soon she entered a national student writing competition. Weeks passed. Then one morning, the principal entered their classroom holding a letter. Congratulations, he announced. Amara has won first place in the Young Writers Contest. The entire class applauded. Amara felt tears fill her eyes. Emma. Daniel simply nodded proudly. You see, he said. Your voice matters. Time passed, students graduated, teachers moved on, life changed. 10 years later, a large hall in Lagos filled with people attending a book launch. A famous young author stood on stage holding her first novel. Her name was Amora Okeke. The audience clapped loudly. During her speech, she smiled and said, "When I was a teenager, a teacher once told me that stories help us understand life." She paused. That lesson changed everything. In the audience sat an older Mr. Daniel. He smiled quietly, proud of the student who had found her true path. Amora didn't fall in love with her teacher. Instead, she discovered something more powerful, her purpose.